hasn't taken on Grape yet. He hasn't had the opportunity to. Big D did. He didn't do too hot in games number 1 and 2, started to bring it back in 3 and 4, but at the end of the day, he still is in losers directly because of Grape. So it's a little bit of a toss-up which one BC should be rooting for here.
Honestly, man, after watching what happened between Big D and Grape, I would be betting on Ouch as BC's best hope to win this tournament. It's just the unfortunate reality. Ice Climbers get clapped up by Snake. DDD, though, if Big D makes it to Grands, I really hope he tries that character. That could be the X factor for him. That could be what ends up sneaking in the victory. But you've also got 2 sets to adapt to it.
Listen, I know chat probably lost their minds at me earlier when I said that DDD beats Snake, but I'm going to double down. I strongly believe that DDD wins that matchup, and so if Big D goes to Grands, I think he should at least try it.
Yeah, I would take issue with you saying he wins the matchup hard, like you said before.
I didn't say...
No, you said by a big margin. You said by...
I said Atomisk wins the matchup hard. I didn't say DDD
I think you said both, but I do think it's one of DDD's best matchups among the top tiers, right? Like, it's definitely not bad for him. And, you know, people probably hate hearing something like that, like, oh, the bad character can't be the good character. But it is kind of true. I mean, there's always going to be those wacky mid/low tier characters that have a good matchup ratio against someone important. In that case, yeah, for DDD, it's Snake.
I mean, Diddy's a huge example of that we've been seeing recently with Tweak. Diddy, in my opinion, like near the bottom end of high tier, if not a mid tier.
Oh, but now you're smoking some crack, my friend.
I'm smoking a little bit, but has a fantastic matchup against literally all of the current meta characters.
Yeah, I think that in itself, you know, adds some serious value.
Wow.
But hold up, let's not forget.
Yeah, let's get back on track
in front of us.
Big D's cooking.
And as hard as it is for Ice Climbers to beat a character like Snake, I think a lot of their worries go out the door against a character like Wolf. Kind of a more honest fight, mano a mano, so to speak. And okay, the belay is going to save just Popo, not Nana. Squall Hammer coming in, interrupting, doing some fat damage. Oh, and down throw, yep, into just one up air. I thought we were going to maybe see 2.
Doesn't have the extra extensions both in terms of damage and in terms of hitboxes that Nana brings to the table, so is just going to have to settle for that one. But again, he's already taken the first stock. He's just working with that little bit of extra that he can for now, and actually maybe doing a little bit more. Finds another Squall Hammer in, looks for the fair on the jump get up, doesn't find it though. Ouch, might lose the stock here.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Big D Sopo, right? This is a much more normal character, so to speak, for the Climbers to fight, but yeah, okay. Gonna have to do it together. There's strength in numbers.
Comes back out, comes off the Angel platform, and look, Nana taking the bullet for Popo there. Big D avoids the first hit of the Wolf Laser by putting the non-important Climber in the way.
Ooh, wow, tries to forward tilt, Nana gets grabbed as a result. Ooh, okay, so many close moments here by Ouch, just using his character's amazing drift to get away from the Climbers. Oh, and Big D's going to hunt you down anyway. Wow, somehow survives that. Great DI by Ouch, knowing that you got to go into the Climbers. Most likely for, you know, it depends on the hit up there, but for that, it was definitely the proper DI.
If you're in doubt against Icy's hold in, it's your best bet. Sometimes you do want to be holding out, and what was that?
The forward air right on top of Wolf, going to take him out, okay. Oh, and Ouch. Oh, wow, lets Nana run right past him into the down smash. That is some rehearsed counterplay right there. If there's anyone who does know the matchup, they're probably from British Columbia, bro. So, Ouch showing some stuff. It's not this unfamiliarity factor that the Ontario players have had to deal with against Big D.
But he keeps using these lingering nairs off stage, not letting Big D get back, and it was looking like a pretty big lead built up, but very, very quickly whittled away by, oh my goodness, okay. Not going to die off of that, but I thought that might have been an interruption on the Wolf Flash to get the stock.
Oh, Ouch brute forces his way back to center stage, managed to rack up a lot of damage on both Popo and Nana. Holding her there with the pummels, I like that. Keep an active hitbox going so Popo can't save her. That could backfire though. I feel like the smash attacks cleanly outrange that and will make you think twice about doing it again.
Now, I don't know the frame data by heart, but just watching this, it looks to me like most, if not all, of Icy's aerials are plus on shield if spaced right. And that's kind of a scary, scary factor, but another scary factor is Ouch at the ledge, and he's going to send Big D packing with a huge clutch in game number 1.
Damn, that was looking so good for Big D, controlling the pace of the match for its entirety, but when it came down to the last moments. Ouch, able to get a huge breakaway, comboing both climbers, bullies Nana, and then just one quick forward tilt on Popo. Doesn't drop the edge guard, and it's done. Big D, trailing by a game here, wants to get his rematch against Grape, but will he find it? Only time will tell. Wow, going to Omega Halberd for game 2. That's a rare sight.
Halberd counterpick's pretty raw, though. I'm giving Big D credit for that one.
Wait, he didn't go DDD, right?
I didn't see. No, it's still Ices. Okay.
I was going to say Kirby stage, DDD would be cool, but
I would think if anyone on this, like if you're counterpicking to this stage specifically, like you're going to pull out Meta Knight or something, like the secret pocket Meta Knight that no one's expecting. Ouch, despite being able to clutch out that last game by the skin of his teeth from behind. Starting off this game the same way he started the last one. He just has to make sure it doesn't finish the same way. Good 49% built up by Big D, though.
Oh, the back air, yep, not going to be safe like that. Too much landing lag. Big D not really making all that much happen off of it, but still hanging on to the lead, hanging on to center stage.
The slide from Nana there.
Yeah, dude, she like doesn't teleport, but yeah, she just gravitates toward Popo, and it looks very weird.
She's moonwalking out there.
Oh no! Tech by Big D!
That's so unfortunate. I bet he thought that it was going to be the other climber that got sent flying in that situation, so he wasn't ready to tech. And, I mean, it ended up in Ouch taking the stock, but Big D very, very quickly takes it back before Ouch starts to run away with it. Now has the lead yet again, but only by 1.4%.
Oh, Nana's gone. No!
He's not!
Just kidding. Best husband in the world.
Aren't they cousins?
Dude, I don't know.
I don't think anyone knows.
They're either siblings or a married couple, and I don't think anyone has a clear answer on it.
Gets the fair out of the Nair, now keeping a lot of damage building. Still anyone's game for sure. I do believe that the percent at the bottom, not currently telling the full story because Nana way higher percent than Popo right now.
Oh, great parry to forward smash. Takes Ouch out of the skies. All right, interrupts Wolf Flash with the ice block, but unable to complete the edge guard. Wow, slips right on by.
Goes for the down smash there. Tries for the landing bear. Both of these characters strongly into the kill percent range for the right setup. And speaking of the right one, it's not going to kill the main climber, but it is going to bring us to Sopo territory. And he doesn't have to live without his soulmate for very long, Max, because the F smash does a great job of reuniting them in the blast zone.
That was such a clean fade by Ouch, too, getting right over the ice block, forward smash in the downtime. And blast, we have a last stock situation, bro. It is as close as it gets between these two. Big D looking like he's trying to even up the set count here, but Ouch always manages to find a way. Just gets these crazy finishers on either Popo or Nana or both.
Speaking of crazy finishers, look at this shield pressure from Big D, shrinking it all the way to nearly a break, but Ouch is able to escape pretty much unscathed, actually. Usually when you see someone get that much pressure put on their shield, they're going for a ride, but manages to get out of it. Now 2.1 separating the, in terms of percents.
Ooh, falling out of the squall hammer, kicks Nana off stage. No! It was all a ruse! Big D using the hit on Nana as a distraction. Forward smashes Ouch, and honestly not even looking like great DI right there. But maybe Sopo's forward smash is just really that strong.
I think it was just a huge bait and switch by Big D. Just got like Ouch to think he was a little bit more secure in his footing than he actually was. Got him into the position where that F smash would have hit. And not only would that F smash have hit, but Ouch wasn't ready for it. He wasn't ready to DI it correctly, and I do believe you were right. He was caught holding out, and he died as a result.
This has been a crazy set. We're only 2 out of potentially 5 games into it. It's only going to get hotter from here, folks. One of these guys is going to grand finals, but of course we have a couple more games to get through before we're there.
We may be in the frozen north. We may be at the pinnacle of Canada, but it's definitely heating up here in losers finals. Now, off to a great start is Big D. Yet again, 60% before Ouch even finds an answer.
Managing to punish that squall hammer. A deceptively fast move on ending. Something you got to be keenly aware of is what your actual window to punish that is. Damn, Big D trumping with one climber and smashing with the other. That is a classic setup.
That's such a cool setup, too. A lot of characters. You mentioned it during, I believe, the Lemon JW set, how ledge trumping not super used as much in the current meta of ult. Ice Climber's a huge exception to that rule. Makes such good use of the trump mechanic because they can have the opportunity to trump and attack at the same time.
Incredible stuff by Big D, showing his knowledge of this character. And yes, that is real, folks. As long as you don't buffer an option to get off the ledge, if you do get trumped, you will get forward smash. Ouch. Making some big plays, digging deep for a kill here. Manages to find it on Nana, but still some work to do before the stock is actually gone.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that Big D has, it's Sopo, but it's Sopo with a stock lead, so it's just the opportunity to do a little bit of extra work. Isn't able to use the Squall Hammer's sideways momentum to get back to the ledge, but 67%. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Max gets the grab on Nana, so actually is able to get the combo started on Popo. I was thinking this could have been another situation of Big D getting the reversal once Ouch starts hitting the wrong climber, but no, very, very well played.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what he should have done in that situation, right? Because the second he target switches to Nana, we could see Big D just hit him with Popo. That was definitely a hard call to make. Ouch, I'd say he did as well as he could have. And all of a sudden, this is back to even. Wow, this guy is crazy. Goes for the deep edge guard. Goes for another Wolf Flash. Nana out of here. All right. Ouch, looking like you might win the rubber game here.
Nana absolutely eviscerated by Ouch in neutral there. After he finds the Wolf Flash to send Popo packing, he just chases off, and it's only a matter of time until he finds that kill on the main climber to take down the stock. Now, Big D, you mentioned it, the rubber game needs to find a way to take this stock out, because if Ouch finds this, he set himself up beautifully to head to grand finals and have the opportunity to defend BC's honor.
First real usage of the gun we're seeing from Ouch here. Wow, incredible empty land to roll. Great way to fade away from Big D. Oh, gave up a chance on Nana right there. Okay. Double parries? Was that automatic? If it wasn't, this kid is actually the GOAT.
Two things. One, I think it was an automatic double parry, and two, I don't know what universe Big D is a kid in.
No, Ouch. He double parried the climbers.
I swear that was Big D parrying there, but that's Big D with a shield break. Regardless, that's going to be the stock at 80%, Max. It's not that much for an Ice Climbers, especially off of a desync. Ouch has to play so carefully in neutral here. One neutral loss, and that could be the game. And speaking of which, he's stuck on the ledge.
Caught pummeling. You got to throw the climbers immediately. Get out of there before there's time for the controlled one to punish you. All of a sudden, Big D in the lead by just 4%, but still sending that message like, yo, I am very much still in this. Not just this game, but also this set. Ouch going to retreat to ledge. He's a little scared, you could tell. Breaks him up with the dash attack.
How's he gonna get back?
Oh my god, Big D so good at using either Nana or Popo as a distraction, but Ouch, no fear with these side Bs.
I'm surprised that neither one of the climbers died in that situation. Nana is going to die there off of the F-tilt on. Get up, and Ouch barely manages to clutch it out with a beautiful chase off stage. Gets the nair, gets the game, but it was, like I said, just barely. Big D definitely alive, kicking, and strong.
Even after being hit by that ice block, Ouch maintains his position for the edge guard, just throws the nair out anyway, knew it was going to hit. Big D pretty much checkmated at that point, and now we have a 2-1 lead for our young killer.
Yeah, he's looking to go into grands. He's looking to make sure that Grape knows he's not the only Zoomer in town. But again, one more game at the very least, and this could be Big D's opportunity to show that the old guard still has a little bit of kick left. Now, going to small battlefield, definitely Big D's counter pick here, but can Ouch close it out here? That's the question.
Oh, dragging Nana to him with that Squall Hammer initiation there, but what? Drifts off stage? Just throws it all away? Big D? Is his tournament life about to go down the drain in such a terrible fashion?
That is quite possibly the worst way to open up Game 4. Now, potentially, like you said,
MK would never.
MK Layer's done it a few times.
In Game 4, though?
I think so.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. He probably still wins. All right, anyway, Big D with a chance, still two stocks left. Oh, neither climber's going to die there. Imagine, though, he reverse edge guarded him. That could have been the spark he needed.
Ouch. Just staying strong and neutral, staying calm, because that's what he needs.
Oh, my God. No. Big D thrown off by the jab 1, jab 2, and then just ends up running straight into the down smash. This is Ouch's game to take. Might even last less than 2 minutes.
Max, I hate to count people out. I hate to call it before the announcer says game. But with an early SD and then immediate stock take that quickly from Ouch, especially a player as strong as Ouch, I don't know how Big D can do this. He'd have to pull out like the most insane Twitter clippable combos I've ever seen. And, well, that's not the best start to it.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay. He finds a stock.
It's the stock, but he's stuck as Sopo for the rest of this game.
Yo, by the way, Wolf players, get notches on your controller. Oh, my God.
That's it.
Oh, you don't need notches for that, though. God damn. Ouch. 3-1. JV3. Complete dominance over his older BC brethren here. Nothing but respect between these two. You could see Big D hugging him tightly, saying, yo, you got to do it. You can do it. The power is yours. Take this home for BC. You can win these 2 sets on Grape the way you're playing today.
He's got to take 2, but he's very, very capable of doing it if we've learned anything throughout this losers run. The camaraderie between BC is evident. They've sent their champion. He's been selected through the gauntlet of fire to go into loser side grands and take them on. But before we get into this final stock, we do have a quick word from our sponsor. So, ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere because you're going to want to see this ending. We'll be right back after this.